You may be familiar with the saying, love is a verb. This speaks so much to what we've been talking about when it comes to the things our spouse needs from us. They need us to act out our marriage vows, our feelings, and our love for them. For a lot of us, marriage can devolve into cohabitating or roommates or partners in parenting. And while every marriage has its ebbs and flows, the act of love is what keeps those more difficult seasons from becoming an urgent crisis. When we stop living out the love we have for our spouse, they feel forgotten, unloved, or unwanted. Over the last few devotions, we have been looking at how we can just be clear about our love for our spouse through our actions. I just wanted to say a quick word about the times when we don't feel very loving. It can feel very fraudulent to ask someone how their day is when you're still reeling from an argument the night before. To do a chore for someone who you just don't feel appreciates you can strike you as unfair. But when we live out love in these intentional ways, it can guide our hearts back to that loving feeling we started with, or at least open a dialogue stemming from love and not anger. I wanted to just read to you a chapter from the first letter to the church in Corinth in the Bible, famously known as the love chapter. I just want you to listen to the words, and when I finish, spend just a few minutes in prayer or silence with God. You might pray about a word that stuck out to you, or conviction in these verses. Give a prayer of gratitude for your spouse and who they are, or a cry to God to intercede in a marriage where you don't feel loved. However this time would best serve you. Let me read that to you right now. Love is patient, love is kind. It does not envy, it does not boast, it is not proud. It is not rude, it is not self-seeking, it is not easily angered, it keeps no records of wrongs. Love does not delight in evil, but rejoices with the truth. It always protects, always trusts, always hopes, always perseveres.